So, in Northern Woods, something I've not done in a long time. Got to be careful as well, because there are, well, the thing what tends to be the case of here is in the woods, like at this side, there tend to be more people. But I'm also going to be careful because it might be a little bit muddy as well. But like, what you tend to see is, pardon me, people tend to be at this side of the woodland. Oh god, my neck's tightening. Just had a drink and it just shriveled up. But you will not see them towards the Copper side. Why, I don't know, but when you do this walk plenty of times, I've gone through the woods before and seen absolutely no one. I've seen people at this point, and then as I've got towards Copley, not seen a person. So it's quite nice to be walking through the woods actually. No rush, no pace, just casually coming along. And tell you what, something else that sounds really weird. I'm going to go to work today. I'm doing a 2 o'clock shift until 8 o'clock tonight at Morrison's on the checkouts. And it's not a case of overtime. It is now the case of now transferring from the cafe to the warehouse, to the checkouts. Yeah, Jamie, you transferred from the cafe to the warehouse. And I tell you what feels weird. I'm going to have a lot less to think about responsibly. When I was coming into work, I was like, this needs doing, that needs doing. And it was just killing me, physically and mentally. So, but here's the strange thing, and I'm not complaining, because I'm not. So Tuesday I'm working today, but then the rest of the week I'm off. I've had 1 week annual leave paid off, which is how it's been. And then I'm in today, and then I'm not scheduled throughout the rest of the week, mainly because my mum and dad are going away in the next few days, so I can be home. I'm out of breath because with camping we've ate more, we've snacked more, I've certainly kind of carried that on at home really, and well, when you're a bit out of breath sometimes, it is a bugger. Dog's leaves falling off, which one? There we go. So I'm kind of like in that position of like, for days out for August, and I should say that as well, it's the 1st of August, which sounds really strange that we're in the 8th month of the year. Just nice to go nice and slow. Oh, sorry. Okay. Alright. Just walked into my dog. When I was watching TV yesterday and it was showing like, oh, we're going to show you Oxford. I'm like, oh right, cool, it's going to show me. I'm going to recognise bits. And then it said, oh, but we're not actually going to be in Oxford, we're just going to go a few miles down the road and go to a distillery. I'm like, so you're not going to Oxford then, are you? It showed like 5 seconds of university buildings, and that were it. It just buggered off to like, let's show a distillery in wherever it is. I'm hoping I think it's supposed to stop raining after 10 o'clock because I want to hang my tent stuff outside, and it won't need much because it'll just need a little air dry, and it's just a case of then putting it all back in my bag, and then it can go upstairs into the loft. I mean, on the days that I'm going when my parents were away, whether I do a day off or not, day out or not, is the question. Have to see. I did a hell of a lot in July. Probably most I've done in July. Did a little bit, fair bit in June, but did quite a lot in July, to be fair. 2 camping trips. So yeah, got a bit warm now. I can take my coat off if I need it, which might not be a bad idea. Oh, there's a little bit of a haze then just up there. So 2 till 8 is my shift, so I should imagine my break will be at like 5 o'clock. And it's gonna be so weird to not have to like do cafe stuff. And you think, oh, sitting on your ass, oh right, yeah, it's easy. But it's easy to sit down leisurely versus sit down versus working. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the video. I'm going to go down, then pretty much head towards, oh shit, Copley. I thought to myself initially, if I just do one longer walk with them instead of like 2 little ones, that way then it works out better for the dogs and for me then, because I can just chill out for like a few hours and then set off at 1:30. Makes total sense. Anyway, thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.